So we've been talking for about a decade, ever since I started being a ranger on this ranger district, about what would we do when a fire happened in a location like this. So then it did. The area of the Pyramid Fire is just to the east of the Middle Stanium Wilderness. It's an area of concern for a whole lot of people. There's some private industrial timberland owners that have property down here, as well as on the west side of the wilderness. And then there's the values of the wilderness itself, recreation, all of the plants and animals that live there. What we've all talked about is that, number one, we're going to work together, right? We're going to have good relationships. We're going to talk about the different strategies and tactics we might use depending on where that fire might be. The industrial timberland owners at Cascade Timber Consulting brought machinery and operators and some supervision and a lot of really great ideas about where to put a line.
Right from initial attack, right when someone said there was smoke, phone calls were made, discussions were had that it's on the U.S. Forest Service, but you know what? Everyone's going to go and help, and that's what we've been doing since the beginning. So one of the advantages of using all of our local contractors for a fire like this is they have the local knowledge of the land. They've worked on these lands for years, sometimes generations, and so they have the local knowledge of how to operate in these conditions.
Without Oregon Department of Forestry, this wouldn't be possible. There's no way for the federal government to hire local contractors in the way that Oregon Department of Forestry can. Without that equipment, we would not be where we are with this fire right now. And that equipment, most of that equipment comes from Cascade Timber Consulting, and a lot of the contractors are local contractors to the community of Sweet Home. And we're so thankful and so grateful that they helped during initial attack, and that also that they've stayed with the fire to continue looking for opportunities to keep this fire as small as possible, and doing it safely and doing it in coordination with the incident management team that's here now.